All right, truth time. Have you ever spent hours on social media, whether that's posting, scrolling, trying to do whatever you can to get more eyes on your business, only to feel like you're getting nowhere? Or maybe you haven't even started because you're worried about making some mistakes. Well, I have good news for you. Social media is a whole lot simpler than you make it out to be. Welcome to this week's Rocky Mountain Marketing Quickcast. This is your go-to source for actionable advice and the latest news in social media and digital marketing. Every Thursday in just 8 to 12 minutes, I'm going to be delivering quick, impactful tips to help you stay ahead in the fast-paced digital landscape. I'm your host, Katie Brinkley. Let's dive into today's episode. Welcome back to this week's Rocky Mountain Marketing Quickcast. If you're feeling overwhelmed by social media, you're in the right place. Social media can feel like this giant, intimidating world where you have to dance and do all the things, and it's super intimidating, right? But it doesn't have to be. Today, I'm going to walk you through exactly how to start marketing your business on social media step by step without overthinking it or overcomplicating it. Okay, first things first, you need a goal. And I know that sounds obvious, and you would be surprised how many businesses just start posting without any clear direction because they think, oh, well, I have a business. I should be on social media. One of the first things you need to ask yourself is, what is your goal for being on social media? Do you want to increase brand awareness? Are you trying to drive sales? Are you trying to build a community? Are you trying to gain followers? All of that can be a goal. And here's the thing, trying to do everything at once is the fastest way to do nothing well. Start with one or two clear goals. Maybe your short-term goal is direct sales. Great. Or maybe your long-term goal is to become the go-to brand in your niche. Perfect. Just to be clear on what you're aiming for. So now that you know what your goal is, let's talk about where you're going to show up. And let me save you some time. Stop trying to be everywhere. Seriously, you don't need to be on every single social media platform known to mankind. Think about your audience. Where do they hang out? Instagram, lots of visuals, think about the age demographic. LinkedIn, great for B2B. TikTok, short form video. If you don't want to do short form video, probably shouldn't be on TikTok. Whatever it is, don't spread yourself too thin. If you're in all these places, it's very easy to get burned out. Start with just a couple, and then you can add on from there after your strategy is in place. Another thing that I see a lot of business owners missing the mark on is the profile. And this is where so many businesses get it wrong. Your profile is your first impression. Make it clear, make it clean, make it compelling. Your profile picture, it should be clear and preferably of your face or a recognizable logo. Your bio, you need to tell people exactly who you help and how and why we should work with you. And of course, don't forget to tell people why they need to click the links in your bio. Nobody wants to just click and get on more email lists. What's in it for me? Tell me what I get by clicking this link. All right. And now, last but not least, this is where the magic happens. Content, right, folks? We can't just sit by and have a social media account and then expect magic to happen. The content is where the magic happens. But here's the thing. You can't just post random stuff. Think about your content in three types. Awareness, letting people know who you are. Elaboration, getting them to think of you as the thought leader. Unity, getting them to connect with you. And action, moving them to take action, leaving social media to go further with you. Tell your story. Share your why. Educate them. Entertain them. Be real. Stop thinking of content as just posts and start thinking of content as a way to truly connect with people online. Social media is not a one-way street. And if you want people to care about your content, you've got to show them that you care too. That means replying to comments, answering DMs, asking your audience questions, and actually being social. Set aside just 15 to 30 minutes a day to engage with your audience. Honestly, that little bit goes a very long way. So there you have it, the 5 steps to start marketing your business on social media without feeling lost or overwhelmed. I can't stress enough, setting the goals, choosing the right platform, making sure your profile is optimized, creating content that converts, and most importantly, engage. If you found these tips helpful, please hit that subscribe button so that you never miss an episode. And if you want a personalized social media strategy, feel free to reach out to Next Step Social and Podcasting. We would love to help you with your social media strategy. Thanks so much for listening to this week's episode of Rocky Mountain Marketing. I hope you're leaving with valuable insights and the inspiration to lead your market. If you've enjoyed our time together and found today's podcast episode useful, I have a small favor to ask of you. Please hit that subscribe button to stay updated with the latest episodes. And if you know someone who could benefit from these episodes, maybe a fellow business leader or an aspiring entrepreneur, go ahead and share this episode with them. Let's spread the knowledge and grow together. Also, I'd love to hear from you and continue the conversation beyond the podcast. Visit me at katiebrinkley.com to connect, to find more resources, or just to share your journey. And be sure to pick up your copy of my new book, The Social Shift, at katiebrinkley.com/book. Thanks again for tuning in. I'm Katie Brinkley, and I can't wait to dive into more strategies and stories with you on the next episode of Rocky Mountain Marketing. Let's keep on taking your marketing to new heights.